You see, this is why I like the Bond King more than the other ones.
Well, let's continue on because things in the U.S., well, they're not looking too hot either. As U.S. jobless claims rise again, near highest since November, as the stock market goes bonkers. Applications climbs 262,000 after a prior week revised lower, and the 4-week moving average is also heading higher. Continuing claims for state benefits ticked up to 1.43 million in the week ending July 30,
I like
the
what I'm
most
seeing
since
here.
early April. Jobless claims have been rising as more companies, particularly in the tech sector, announced layoffs and freeze hirings due to economic uncertainty.
But I love your pie
Demand
chart.
for workers
I love how
may
you
drop
did
as
this
the Federal
here.
Reserve raises interest rates. But so far, employers are
Good stuff.
largely trying to hold on
I'm
to
liking
the
what I
ones
see
they
here.
have amid
Well, this
widespread labor
actually,
shortages.
I
But is
seen
there
he
any
had stocks and
evidence? Is there
bonds. This
any
may not be.
connection between the federal
Right.
funds
Well,
rate and
actually, that
unemployment?
is.
Well, let's take
He has
a
another
look.
one where he
Here we
has.
have the 4-week
This one
moving
is
average
what?
of
Oh,
initial
this is the
claims
whole guide. That's
against
why.
the federal
I'm doing
funds
something
rate.
different.
That in
They all
red.
look the
And
same.
what
They're
we
doing
can see
different
is
stuff.
there's
But I like
not
the way
an
he's running
entirely
in
large
parity.
relationship.
At least
Yes,
he's
it
keeping
tends
with
to
the
be that
S&P.
the federal
Figure
funds
making
rate
gains.
rises
He's
and
doing
then
it not when
unemployment
they're
claims rise.
in
But is there a direct
real
connection
obvious
that employers
positions.
are looking at the
A
federal
little
funds
better on
rate
that
and
one.
laying off employees? Not really. It has to do with the banking system because when the Fed raises rates,
You know,
it slows
I like
credit
how
growth,
he's
or
talking
ultimately
about
leads
his
to slower credit growth. Here we have the
account
federal funds rate still in
allocations and
red.
things like that. But
Overlaid
really,
against
what I
loans
get,
and
you know,
leases
this is
and
the
bank
general
credit at all
pyramid
commercial
scheme
banks in blue.
in here for
And
some
what
of
we
this
can
other
see
stuff.
that as
Is this
lending
bad
is
puppy
headed
right
higher,
here? There's
which is
minimum
creating money
investment.
into the financial
Now,
system, the
it's
Fed
obviously a
starts to
time
tighten
game
to
in
deal
terms
with
of
inflation.
I make
It
money for
slows
people
the
off a
growth of
percentage for
loans,
this.
and we see that
That's
happening
what that
over and
is.
over
I'm not
again.
going to give you
And
any
that's the real
timelines
issue.
here
It's just
because
slowing down,
you really
the amount
can't.
of new money created, and we can see that
So,
in the money supply because when the
let
Fed
Bond
raises
King
rates
do his thing.
and
We'll do our
unwinds their
thing.
balance sheet,
We'll do this one.
it tends to slow the money supply growth
Here we
down
go.
quite a bit. And now we're going to overlay the M2 money supply in blue,
They're the
keeping
same
the federal
stuff,
funds
really.
rate in red. And sure enough, what we see is now in the modern economy, as the Fed raises rates, yes, the money supply could rise, but those higher rates and that slower credit growth eventually lead to a slowdown in the money supply. We see that happening going into the great financial crisis, where then it ultimately came
Well,
down.
it takes time.
We see it happened in 2015
Like,
through 2018.
I can go back and
the
graph
great
it. I could
2018
just
as the
go
Fed
check
raised rates
stuff
slowed
and
money supply
fill
growth
all this
is happening
arbitrarily in,
again.
but to
It was
be
notable
there
about
at
where
the
it is right now between
precipice
4 and
doomslayer.
5%. That is consistent with areas where we see recessions, and that's not good news because right now everyone's hopped up that the stock market is heading to new
Well, how
highs.
did the
and then
Bond
some.
King do it?
But rising unemployment claims suggest the opposite is going to happen. Here we have the Wilshire 5000 now in red overlaid against the 4-week average of initial claims.
We'll just
That
leave it at
in
that.
blue. And what we see is near